Okay, what should I say? I have like a really serious issue with like extending my videos up to like 14 minutes trying to explain the most simplest things. But you know what? Today is not going to be the day. Today is going to be the day. Actually, I'm already doing that right freaking now. Yo, what's up, guys? It's IHS Games here, and welcome to a very, very special video. Now, what is this video really? Well, this video is about multiple things really, but since I really don't want this video to be way too long, we're going to try to, rapid fire through these three things. So let's get it. First off, you guys might be wondering, IHS Games, where the heck were you at for like 2 freaking weeks? Well, I was busy. It's not like I was really out here, fist bumping to Dwayne Rock Johnson in Dubai or something. I wasn't doing anything crazy. It's just that life got kind of busy and I wasn't able to upload, but seeing that I can upload now, I'm back, baby. Second reason. Well, no. What? You see, it's kind of weird because I'm expecting, like, my right to be my left and my left to be my right. But, anywho, just recently, I was checking my YouTube, right? And I've seen that my YouTube, subscriber count slowly grew. And it grew to the point where we reached 5,000 subscribers. I literally forgot to say reason 2, but you know what? It's okay. But we hit 5,000 subscribers, dog. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my. I don't even know how to feel about that. Because, like, listen, just like last year or, a year ago, we was at 0 subscribers. Then I remember the time when we hit like 50 subscribers and I was like, oh my God, we actually hit 50. Okay, let's get to 100. Let's get to 100. And then we actually hit 100. And then we hit 500. And then we hit 1,000. And now we're at 5,000. And it's crazy because my goal, to be honest, is to reach 10,000 subscribers. Once I reach that, I can't promise that I'll be satisfied, but I know I'll be very happy to hit that amount of subscribers. But regardless, it's just, man, we came from humble beginnings. Look where we're at. 5,000 of y'all subscribed because you guys like my content, and I would like to thank each and every one of you for just simply subscribing, watching my videos, I really want to make YouTube one of my careers, and you guys are literally helping by subscribing to me, and all 5,000 of you are just, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Please keep watching. Please share my videos with other people so we can get bigger, so we can become a huge community, the IHS gang or the IHS family. I don't know, you come up with a better name than I can in the comments, and I'll choose the best one, and that could be the name for our community. Thirdly, I do want to talk about that my content is going to change overall, or just, throughout the future. I'm not going to cover indie games no more. And the reason why I don't want to cover indie games no more is because they just haven't been good. The quality of them, everything about indie games just been dropping low in quality. Like Bending on the Dark Revival, well, the quality isn't low, but the fact they keep getting delayed, and it's just, and then you got Security Breach, which was also delayed but came out very, poorly terrible. There was some good things about Security Breach, but just overall, it just wasn't all that good. And just other stuff like the regular Hello Neighbor. I mean, Hello Neighbor 2 is looking nice, but it's just, also Dark Deception. Dark Deception was a mixed bag. It was delayed, and then, it was kind of good, but kind of bad. It was a mixed bag. And I'm not mad at these games getting delayed, but at the same time, these games are getting delayed and the quality of them aren't really all that good. We can't promise that they'll be good to even cover all the dang time. And just also the indie horror game genre is just oversaturated. Oh, I do want to also talk about one more indie game, Poppy Playtime. That one recently became popular, but let's be honest, it's not a good indie horror game. It's very soulless. They took everything that made indie games popular, not even the good things, not even the creative things, just the things that made it popular, slapped it all together and made this manufactured indie game, and it looks very generic. Like they just took what's popular, added it. It don't look like there's any passion behind it. And if we're going to have a game like that, imagine how many games are like that out there, which also kind of makes the indie horror game genre kind of oversaturated. But at the same time, there's so many other YouTubers covering all these indie horror games that I just felt like a needle in a haystack, It's so oversaturated. I don't really feel like I'm a good part of the community at all, or I'm just really going to make a difference. So what does this mean for the long term of this channel? What content am I going to be covering if I'm not covering indie horror games, which is, the main thing my channel was, about? Well, I won't be moving away from gaming or horror games in general, but I did find something over the months that I really enjoy. Like, I enjoy it, and I feel like it should be covered because, to be honest, it don't get covered as much as you really think about it. Now, you guys all know that I play Monsters Immortals and I milk the heck out of it, and maybe I should just stop milking the mess out of it. Well, you know that it's a multiplayer horror game. And, well, with it being a multiplayer horror game, I tried looking for other multiplayer horror games and I found a good amount. You know, there's BioShock multiplayer, there's Dead by Daylight, VHS, Prop Night, all of these other games. I played a few. I played Dead by Daylight, I played BioShock multiplayer, I played VHS, I haven't got the Prop Night, but it does look interesting. But just overall, I enjoy these games. I really like the way how they're built. Like, basically with every time you play this game, there's a new experience, there's a new tech to learn, a new, you know, everything, new update. Every time you play the game, it's not going to be relatively the same every time, unlike most indie horror games, which are pretty much linear. But just overall, these games, they provide a lot more content. And yes, YouTubers love content, and you know, it kind of is scummy for them to be like, oh, content this, content that. But just overall, let's be honest, it's really going to help being able to make a lot of content off of something that you can gain a new experience from every time when you play it. Also, with, you know, updates and all that stuff, it adds longevity to just doing content on these games. And, you know, I feel like it's definitely going to help the channel a lot. Another thing also is the fact that these games, you know, they have a community behind it, a big community. And, you know, if you're playing a multiplayer game, you're playing with other people and you can interact with that community. And it's definitely going to grow the community a lot. And I feel like if I just, you know, be in these games, interact with these communities can help grow my channel and I help grow their community, and it's symbiotic. I feel like it's definitely just going to help. I also wanted to bring up a point that I kind of, you know, stopped talking about midway through. But anywho, it was basically that the indie horror game genre is just oversaturated with a bunch of other YouTubers covering it, and it's just there's other YouTubers doing this, doing that. I'm just a needle in a haystack within that sort of genre of gaming. And yeah, I do enjoy these games, but it's just being that small and minuscule, I don't think I'm really going to grow much, because I'm literally competing with other YouTubers who literally have 200 million subscribers who are playing these games. I'm just, again, a needle in a haystack. I'm not going to grow as much. But not many people play ASIM horror games that much, and yeah, they might play them, but the popular ones usually play one game. You know, they usually play VHS only, Prop Night only, Dead by Daylight only, Monsters Immortals only. There's not many people who are going out of their way to play multiple different ASIM horror games, or just look for them in general. And I feel like, you know, since there's not that many people doing that, I'm basically striking gold. There's literally a genre of gaming not many people are covering, but many people are watching. And I feel like if I just continue on, go to this genre and become one of the, you know, few people to cover this genre, I feel like I might be able to blow up, since there's not many people who are oversaturating the genre, but there's many people, you know, there's more demand than supply, you know, business. But I just feel like if I go to that, I'll actually grow and stuff. I know it sounds like I just care a lot about growing, but it's just, you know, you gotta think smart. You know, being on YouTube, I can't just stay small all the time. I actually want to grow and, again, make this a career. And thank you guys, thank you all 5,000 of y'all for, you know, subscribing, sort of making this a career. But just in general, it's just really going to help. And I love this genre, so it's definitely going to help me even more. It's going to also help me interact with y'all a lot more, since we're actually playing the game together. But other than that, you know, that's pretty much all I want to say. You know, I'm back from my break. Thank you for 5,000 subscribers. I love each and every one of y'all. And I'm kind of moving on from indie horror games. I am still probably going to cover Bendy or something, because I love Bendy to death and I can't just leave it. I'll probably live out the Bendy Dark Rival. But regardless, thank you guys for 5,000 subscribers. This is just everything. You know, I think that's enough. If you guys like this video, you know, and want to see more of me, go, you know, you guys pretty much already know what to do. I'm stirring like a freaking idiot over here. But if you guys want to see more of me, go check out my socials. Links in the description. This is IHS Games. Thank you, and I am out. Let's get to 10K. Oh, check this out. It's like my brother gave this to me. It's kind of like a lava lamp, but not really. You flip it over, and it lights up. Isn't that freaking cool? Anywho, since we did hit 5,000 subscribers, Discord's coming back. Let's get it.